Alrighty guys, time to do a tractor updates video. A lot of stuff has happened. The video you just witnessed was the Project Black Hour, or Project whatever you want to call it. It has to do with black. You guys can name it for all I care. Jacobson. Haven't gotten anything else done with it other than getting it finished, assembled, which I'm not sure if I got a video up of it yet. If I don't, expect an update video before this thing goes up. I will get that done before this video airs. I just can't remember. I lost track. I got more stuff to do to it, but I'm getting it done slowly. You've seen that one. This one is being a pain in my rear. It's my restored Lowe's for the most part. Restored. Solenoid went out. First off, stick got underneath the belt, knocked the belt off, which knocked the spring off that engages the blades. I fixed all that, then I've had it possibly traded off for a really nice old wheel horse until the solenoid went out. So all it would do is click. It didn't stop. It wouldn't do anything else. Just clunked and did. It really upset me, but, you know, not much you can do. I'll replace it sooner or later. The racing mower driver, nothing much has changed on it, I don't think. It's still running good. I'll do a cold start video of that when I do all my cold starts. There's my trailer. And of course, you know about the Honda already because I just put the video up of it. And of course the Husky, nothing's happened to it because I've just been doing all these videos. Tegro, I will be transforming that into a road machine sooner or later. Haven't gotten around to it quite yet. Big Craftsman, found out it did in fact blow the head gasket. Another one. It wasn't the side I worked on, but the opposite side. And as you can see, it's got a for sale sign on it. But I got this traded for a 1987 Ford Ranger 4x4 regular cab, short wide bed, lockout hubs, all that. I got it traded for it. The guy's getting it working for me. It's got a blown head gasket, we think. But other than that, nothing really wrong with it. Just cleaning it up because it sat for 6 years. And I'll cold start this when I get a battery in it. I'll do it all in the cold start vid. This Statesman, or the Craftsman, as you guys call it, Craftsman. I call this thing a Craftsman because it's a Statesman. It's an MTD, and as you can see, it's had a bad day with the motor. It's for sale. I'm wanting to get rid of the whole thing. I'll either haul it off to the junkyard or I'll sell it. The Murray. As you can see, this is all growing up in weeds. Got a good hydrostat. I'm thinking about fixing it up some more when I get ready. Hood forks over there. John Deere. It runs, or at least it did run. I don't know if it'll start now, but the deck doesn't want to engage. I gotta go through and do the wiring. Honda. Still needs the ignition coil on the motor. Other than that, nothing's changed. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this thing yet. It's a LT4000, just like the one I drive. It ran okay. Needs a carburetor on it, really. I've got a good 38-inch cut deck. The hood's over there. It's kind of beat up. But I bought this thing for $80, thinking I was going to resell it, fix it up nice and get it running good and resell it. Until I've seen this. That's its pulley over there, by the way. But I was really mad when I seen this. If you can see it down there, that's the input shaft. I can move it back and forth. It's all worn out. Made a big route. It rattles. It doesn't have reverse. It's all destroyed. I got a transmission for it. That's gotta get it put in. There's the hood for it. Oh, the old Black Murray. My old racing mower. It's still here. The only thing I've done with it is bent the steering wheel by accident and pulled the positive cables off of it. Statesman. It's had the deck tore apart like 3 different times by things in the yard, and I've had to fix it and fix it and fix it. Small wheels back on it because I had to use the other one. Otherwise, it'll start up and run. I'll do a cold start video of that too. Now, if you notice, there's mowers missing here in this big gap. First of all, my Craftsman 2, I was going to sell it, but then I went to use it one day, and the timing belt on the deck flipped over. And so it kind of seized up the deck. And to get the deck belt, to get the cover off of the timing belt, you got to take off a pulley. I can't get the pulley off. So The motor that I traded for that Husky over there came off of this Craftsman too. It's sad, but it's true. The rest of it's for sale. So I'm going to use the transmission out of it to fix that thing. And then I can't remember what else was sitting here. I think that Kegro was sitting here. That one right there was sitting here last time I made a video. If you guys remember anything else sitting here, let me know and I'll tell you what happened to it, because I just can't remember. There's 3 cold starts waiting to happen. Out there, got 3 push mowers for sale. All 3 of them running mow well. They've been not been started for, well, since that Murray video. I haven't started them since then. The deck for that Craftsman 2 is not this one. That's for that Statesman. But the one over underneath that Razor bike. There's a hood for the Kegro. There's a John Deere deck back there in the weeds. Got some other small engines in here, I suppose. This is going to be a long video. There's my twin. Still hasn't moved. This engine. This is the one that came off that mower that I traded my 12.5 horse for. It snapped a connecting rod, and it literally busted a chunk off of it. You can hear it banging around in the block. Good parts, though. There's the Honda motor. It just moved around in the garage. Tiller, still sitting here. Cold started it a couple of times, but nothing more. That thing I'll get around to telling you more about later on. Wisconsin VE4 engine back there. I'll tell you more about that later on. Still chainsaw. The really almost free one will get started in the cold start video. There's the deck for the Jacobson back over there on the wall. And if you notice, my dirt bike's not sitting in here. I'll show you its new hiding place. Go out here to the shed. There's my puppy. His name's Buddy. Hey, Buddy. He's a lab chow mix, I think. He's a cute little puppy. He's a good doggy. Alright. And he's probably going to bark now. Well, we'll go back into this shed back here. There's all my blower covers. There's the scrapped out opposed twin 14.5 horse overhead valve with blue head gasket. 12.5 Craftsman engine. Needs a flywheel because the gear on it's all shattered. I think that's all that's in here, except for computer junk, which I might tell you more about later on. And then we venture around to the back of the shed, where my Jacobson was hibernating there for a long time. And oh no, there's an big old hole in the back of the shed, but there sits my Suzuki. My dirt bike. That's where it's going to sit until either A, I find a wheel for it, or B, I sell it. You know, and there's my Cub Cadet rear end, 3-speed with reverse. Out of a big old Cub, shaft driven. I'm not sure what else there is that's here anyway. There's a go-kart frame my dad gave to my buddy for his son. Well, I think that's about it, guys. My pile of wheels is dwindling down. But yep, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything, let me know, and you can do video requests and everything else. I'll get around to them. Don't worry about it. Yeah, if you guys have video requests, let me know, and I will fulfill them to the best of my ability. And, well, this video is almost 10 minutes long. Alright, well, I'm going to get out of here. Take it easy, guys. Bye.